you're welcome to this live session. And I've known you for a while, and I just want it to be, we are family. Just want it to be a family thing. Best spoke ideas and insight and knowledge that will help a lot of young people out there, especially young fathers. Tomorrow is Father's Day, and I want us to take this time to celebrate the fathers in our lives and also drop some informations and hits that will help a lot of young people. We are pastors. I just want to read a place from the Bible, then we take it from there. That is the book of Luke chapter 15, verse 20. Luke chapter 15, verse 20. He's talking about the prodigal son and the father. The Bible says, King James, he said, and he arose, talking about the father of the prodigal son, and came to his father. No, sorry, talking about the prodigal son, and he came to his father. But when he was yet a great away off, his father saw him. His father saw him, emphasis, father, and had compassion and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. So, Don, the guest I have today is Samuelson Nwagbara. Is the CEO of MARKETHUB Consulting. Oh, Doguna London, So tell us, who is a father?
Okay. Well, literally speaking, a father can be said to be a male parent of a child. A male parent of a child. But that definition is more or less a dictionary definition. Coming from my perspective, a father is not just a male parent of a child, but a father is a source.
Okay. Wow.
Is an identity giver.
Wow. Wow. That's fantastic. So if you say a father is a source, an identity giver, I want to ask, does it mean that every male child has the potential of becoming a father? Or does it mean that every married person is a father?
Well, every married person, literally speaking, is a father.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay. So you're a father of three. Tell me from your experience. Tell me from your experience. Is it funny? Is it what going into? I had a lot of young people now. They say staying single is better, is cost effective. So, share briefly your experience of fatherhood with our audience.
Well, being a father is a beautiful thing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I take so much pride in being a, because it stipulates your, let me just say, or it showcases your manhood. Man, you cannot call yourself a man, like a real man, if you're not a father. Because fatherhood comes with a whole lot, of responsibilities, a whole lot of challenges, and a whole lot. But your ability to, exercise leadership, about leadership without talking about fatherhood. So fatherhood is a beautiful thing. The only challenge with fatherhood is that it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and that is what makes you a real father.
I like that.
So for the young ones who are thinking that it's better to stay single, not to, it's not in the beginning, it was not so
Mm, mm.
for man. That's
Okay.
is
Okay.
that issues that are precipitated by the conditions of the economy.
Mm,
That's
mm.
behind it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Economy is good now in so many African countries. So, being a father, some persons, excuse me, some persons think that once you are of a certain age, you are eligible to marry. What's your take? Do you think once you get to a certain level, whether because you made mention of that fatherhood is all about responsibility, and that responsibility is what equates you as a man, So do you encourage young people or someone who is of age, but maybe the person is doing something, but money is not coming and time is running out of the person? Do you encourage the person to go ahead and marry, or do you think it is good to have something doing because of the responsibility of being a father when you get your own child or when inside marriage? What is your take? What do you advise?
Yes. The truth is that there are things I call non-negotiables, specifics.
Oh wow.
I believe in specifics, non-negotiable. You
Okay.
can go into marriage when you are not doing anything,
Okay.
even violates the plan of God for man. Remember,
Okay.
created man and gave him an assignment,
Okay.
garden, before even bringing a woman into the equation. That means that even a man has started doing something before a woman even came into the picture. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, for you to marry or to begin to take up certain responsibilities of fatherhood, you need to be doing something.
You need to be doing something. That's good.
A
Okay.
work necessarily mean being employed, you know, in a job. Do you
Mm.
understand? It's not everybody that has that privilege to get employed and so on. Couple looking at where we come from, Africa, Nigeria, the way the economy is and so on. But there's something that is called your work,
Okay.
is your assignment.
Okay.
When you come of age, there is something that you believe that this is what you have been called to do. Are
Mm.
you are you working it? What are you doing that is generating you income to
Okay.
both yourself and the intending family you're about to,
Okay.
begin? So I do not subscribe to marrying because other people are marrying because you are overaged,
Mm.
marrying because your father told you to marry. You
Okay.
need, first of all, ask yourself, can I take care of the responsibility?
Okay.
Truth is that this thing called marriage does not even exist in heaven. Like,
Mm.
is here on earth. So we should be able to plan ourselves. And okay, and when is the right time, it's the right time. You
Yeah.
can you can bear the responsibilities that come from it. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make it a bit tougher between your biological father and your spiritual father. Which one comes first?
Okay. First is my biological father,
Okay.
because for me to be his son, I know the role my biological father played in my life,
Okay.
which no other pastor can play,
Mm.
other spiritual father can play. Why am I saying this? It is not every biological father that you know can play those roles,
Oh yeah.
because there's a difference between being just a father and being a dad. Maybe
Mm.
my father gave me my basic principles of life.
Wow. That's fine. That's right.
An absentee father.
Mm.
I know that some of the people who prefer men are counted by their contribution. That's the
Mm.
truth. So the contribution my father, my biological father, made in my life can no spiritual father can
Mm.
equate. Yeah. I value my spiritual directors, my spiritual fathers. But you see, my biological father was my first spiritual father.
Okay. Wow. Well answered. That is a fantastic way. Okay.
Son is all about what has they have what how it's all about upbringing, contribution. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hey, thank you. Um, one more question before you go.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. This one is a bit uh, technical and also a bit controversial. You see a lot of young people who are maybe because by the virtue of reading some business books, they are now business coach. Some of them are young people who are into ministry and they are now, answering daddy and father, yet they are not married, they don't have experience. I want to ask, does a young person or a male child has to go through certain training, certain experience before accepting the responsibility of fathering others?
Well, the truth is, in this present dispensation, there is nothing there is nothing you do to downplay the role of training in in our lives generally.
Okay.
Yeah, but some of these trainings were things our parents had taught us. The only difference is that it was now repackaged, you know, being presented. But if you were raised up in a family that had the father, the mother present, and the father exhibits a level of leadership, you know, I was saying something about the difference between a father and a dad. Dad is more like an informal term of a father. Like a father is biological, but dad is someone who raises you.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it takes real commitment and warmth to
Mm.
be a
Wow.
real
Wow.
commitment, warmth. In fact, you can be a father without being a dad,
Mm.
but you cannot be a dad without being a committed father.
Please tell us the difference.
So when you
Okay.
be whereby your father now becomes your friend,
Mm.
it means you have worked hard so much in that relationship. That's, I mean, the father has worked
Yeah,
so
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to be able, like even Jesus Christ said he calls his disciples, he called them friends.
Mm.
But Jesus Christ to call them friends must have worked on them.
Mm.
So people that were privileged to have their father around
Mm.
them, bringing them up in the way a man should raise a child.
Okay.
It's so much training because that training they must have been it must have been role modeled
Mm.
father or the parental relationship. But
Okay.
young ones who don't really have a father or a father figure who will be able to show them the good and the bad aspects of things, how things work, it is very essential they go through training. Training, like I said, is good for everybody. But sometimes, some of these trainings, if you had paid good attention when you are being raised, you find out you must have encountered them milestone by milestone. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate you for your time. You're my man, you know now for life. So please, I want you just to take in summary. I want you to wish fathers Happy Father's Day tomorrow. You know, I wanted to say something beautiful to our fathers all over the world. These men are tight. These men are great. Many of them have suffered. Many of them are in pain. In fact, many of them are going through a lot of problem because of us today. So I just wanted to just say good words to all our fathers all over the world.
I said the good word to all our fathers. I want to specifically appreciate those I call real fathers.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's one thing to be a father, it's another thing to be a real father. A real
Hmm.
father having the parental, legal, and social relationship with the child.
Wow.
Legal and social relationship with the child is not every father.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. So to that effect, I want to appreciate all the fathers, and I want to wish a very wonderful, happy Father's Day to all of us. To all of us.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, thank you. That's been a nice time discussing about fatherhood part one with my brother Samuelson, Nwagbara, the CEO of Marketing Hub Consulting in London, globally. Thank you for your time, bro. Have a beautiful Father's Day. I wish you well. Thank you so much. Bye bye.